Well, in Europe, as you know, the situation is quite patchy because, of course, those decisions have to take by national governments, not by the EU itself. So each government will make its own decisions and decide whether to save one, the flag carrier, or more carriers. So what we're seeing at the moment is some of that emerging. But clearly, I think we're going to have a very different response in magnitude and in scale compared to what has been done in the US, where there's this massive bailout of airlines going on.
When we talk about a response, we also need to consider duration, and we've had a discussion that's been taking place across various European countries about how to exit a lockdown at some stage. What does this mean for the airline space? Because it's hard to see long-haul travel being resurrected anytime soon, given the threat of second or third wave infections. What's your expectation on the rollout of some normality in the skies at some point?
Well, I think clearly it's going to take much longer than what we initially thought. It's very clear now that getting into confinement was very easy. Getting out of it is going to be very complicated. There's major factors at play politically in terms of restoring confidence with people, and of course from a health and sanitary point of view, making sure that we don't go back to a second wave of the pandemic. So I think governments are going to be very, very careful. And for us, the key in ultimately being able to restore air connectivity is that in Europe, we really want and need a coordinated approach at EU level about the conditions under which we will exit those confinement policies and the conditions under which we will be able to restore air connectivity.
Olivier, I was staggered to learn that the ACI represents over 500 airports across Europe as well, and a kind of extraordinary network. But I'm afraid to say there has to be a degree of brutality about this because in relation to every sector, there isn't enough government money to support every single company in the world, every single job in the world, every single airport in the world. So I'm afraid to say, of your huge membership, some of those airports have just got to be left by the wayside, and the most important, systemically important airports are the ones that we've got to concentrate on saving, aren't they?
Yes, I think you need to look at airports from a different point of view compared to airlines, because ultimately what airports do is that they are local job machines. I mean, they're driving the local economy, especially in today's world. So ultimately it will be up for governments to decide whether, what kind of air transport network, what kind of air transport ecosystem do they want, and what importance they see for that system for the economy, not just in the recovery, but in the future. I think it's clear that if you look in the past years, we've seen tremendous growth across the entire airport network, but we've seen particularly very strong growth at a lot of smaller regional airports. And those airports have been instrumental in boosting the economic capabilities of whole regions. They're a factor of economic cohesion. And that links into issues of inequality, which are at the very core of debates in society today.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.